Just gonna do our first set. Just got our little bait board. Okay guys, ready to rock and roll. Stevo's dropping her in. Let's go get bait out guys. Get up the old soul surf. Got my little bait board down here with me. It's quite heavy guys. To the trace. Got a little snappy there. Quite a nice fish. That's another nice fish. Not too bad there. Okay guys, packed away the tiki. Pretty much got 7 or 8 snapper on that set, so we're probably going to call it a day on the tiki. We're just going to have a jam surf casting. Found this little bank here. There's a hole, sort of a trough this side. We've been driving the beach trying to get around the trough to get out onto that bank. This is pretty much our first spot here that we could get close. So we'll go and have a flick out here and see what happens. So basically what we've got here, I would call a trough, and it goes right up the beach, and there's a couple of little sandbar things that go jut out. And as you come down here, you can see here it sort of closes off, and the bank that we want to sort of cast out in front of is just here. So basically we've come along following the beach around here, and then it's going out here, and we're able to walk out here. Now, if you had a wetsuit on, you could cross that, but look how far you got to cross. You basically got to walk maybe 200, 300 meters outwards to get to that outer bank. So we're just driving the beach, and it's coming out here. The trough's basically disappeared here, thinned out, and we're able to walk out to this bank here. So we're hoping we can just cast out on the other side of this bank. So yeah, that's what we'll try and do. See if we can get out there. We're not too sure if we can actually get out that far, but see, we can cross this. It's probably only going to be like ankle deep to get across. Whereas up there, look how far out you got to walk. I would call that like an inside gutter. And there's a guy surf casting up here. He's actually casting into that gutter. Now that's going to be probably only, I would say, waist deep. And hey, you'll probably still catch fish, especially maybe trevally in there, but that's somewhere I would probably be fishing more on that high tide, because obviously it'll get deeper there as that tide comes in. But we're crossing this little gutter, and just like Middleway, it's got the little ruts starting to form up and down in the ruts. So hopefully we can get pretty close to that bank. We're hooked up. Found a nice little hole out here. Tide's coming in. Hooked up on the NC Nano. Woohoo! We're hoping it's a snapper. Been driving the beach for a little while, trying to find a spot. Ooh, might be a, oh, Stevo, I'm not sure, Stevo. Snapper or trev. It's Mr. Trevy. Yeah, boy. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's got a real nice hole out here. It's quite a big one. Got a bank further out, and not really a bank on the inner, it's just a hole. So it's quite a big hole and wide, so there's got to be fish sitting in there. Just got that trev. It's got to be more. It's got to be snapper there. So there's no real bank really that you sort of see where the waves crash. They're just breaking out maybe about 200 meters, 300 meters, and then they're just disappearing and basically just reforming here in little waves as it gets shallower. So not a bad spot at all. Tide's coming in, so we've found it a bit late. That's all, which is a bit of a bummer. Just wading out on this one. Oh man, that was such a nice hit. Yeah. Fish on, Stevo! Fish on! Oh! Okay guys, just setting up for the evening. Got the surf casters out. Gonna do one more set. We weren't going to. We were trying to rely on the old surf casting, and it hasn't worked for us too much. So we thought we'd do one more set. We've still got the 7 snappers. I got one on the surf cast this morning, but we've got 7 all up. Got a nice trev as well on the surf caster, just not so long ago. So yeah, thought we'll do one more set. Hopefully pick up another 4 or 5 snaps, and that would make a nice day of it. But also found this little hole here. We've stopped here. It's got a little hole in a gutter, I'd call it, in a gutter. So you've got that sandbar that the bank we normally stand on is breaking way out there. So there's this little gutter in here. So I thought what we'll do is set the tiki, and then we'll just chuck the surf casters out here in this little gutter. Might get some snaps coming in that late evening. Just have a scrounge around in the shallows there. So yeah, we'll see how we go. But thought we'll just stick it out. We were going to head home, but we'll stick it out. Have one more shot. Going to flick out these 3 rods while Stevo sorts out that tiki. Check out the soul surf. We're hooked up, guys, we're hooked up. Yeah, boy. That little inside gutter. It's gonna give us some fish. Just never know in that late evening. Snapper might turn up. This might even be a snapper. Ooh, it's feeling like another trev. Yeah, boy. Feels like Trevy. It was on the Mutsu. Stevo's running a Mutsu. Once I felt him pulling hard, that's when I gave it a little bit of a strike. Yeah, boy. Mr. Trevor in the house. There you go, guys. Another trev off the sand. We'll let him go. I've already got that one. He'll make his way out once he gets a bit of depth behind him. Here he goes. Gone. Bit of fun in the surf there. See if we can pick up a snapper, maybe in there late evening like I was saying. There's definitely fish there. Bit of fun. We're hooked up again. Just a little kahawai. Which Stevo wants for the tiki. Perfect bait. Stevo for the tiki. Okay guys, caught a few fresh kahawai on the Surfcaster for our bait, so just baiting up now. Our second set, our evening set. Just got a few seagulls hanging around. Just having to bury the bait. Okay guys, we're all baited up for our last set, second set of the day. Did one this morning, got those 6 or 7 snaps. So we're hoping to pick up just another 4 or 5. Baited up. Had to put the bait in the sand because the seagulls getting a bit frisky. Once set it out, I'll have another chuck with the Surfcasters. Might pick up another big trev. If we're lucky, might pick up a snapper. Got that one this morning, that's about it on snapper wise. Caught a few kahawai, obviously the nice trev, the arvo, trev just before. So another nice snapper would be good. Okay, Stevo's just set it, locked in the GPS. Only one's on the beach. Got a couple of trucks down here that clicked up that mussel spat. So you do on the 90. Okay, Stevo's ready to drop her in. Got a real hardcore southerly drag. Don't know if it's just on the inside of the beach. And as you get further out, it gets that natural northerly flow. Unsure. Midway sinker. Coming up to that last sinker. Last hook on. So we only want about another 3 or 4 fish would be nice. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a 10-minute soak and hope that we only hook up, you know, another 3 or 4 fish. 5 worst case scenario. So yeah, we're doing a long set. Doing a 20-minute run, but we're going to do about a 10-minute soak, and we'll see if we can just pick up another extra 3 or 4 fish, which will be good. Once it's settled, probably have another cast. The only downfall is it's gone straight across that little hole I was casting into. It's alright. It's been a pretty cool day, magical 90. Hooked up, guys. Oh, it's not a bad fish. Feels like a snapper. Oh yeah, boy. On the MC. Another magic 90 snap. It's not a bad fish. There you go, on the MC Nano. Stevo's on, Stevo's on. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, boy. What you got? What you got, fella? Might be a nice snappy. It's their prime time. He's kicking like a snappy. Yeah, boy. Could be a nice snappy, Stevo. Oh, what you got, Stevie? What you got? He's playing you, man. He's playing you. Ooh, use those waves, boy. Oh, he's coming in. He's coming in, Stevo. He's got red on him. He's got red on him. He's a ready boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's a nice fish, Stevo.
West Coast doggy. Yeah, buddy.
Hold him up, fella, hold him up. Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
It's the magical 90.
Yeah, boy. Stevo's cranked up the tiki. She's a bit heavy, guys. I'm hoping it's not a heap of fish. I only did a 10-minute soak. It's got that massive southerly pull, so could be that. Okay guys, we're up to the trace line. Okay, first fish coming aboard. Or first fish hitting the land. It's a nice fish. Got 2 fish on the first 3 hooks. Few car white. There was a couple of workups out there. Snapper there and behind the car white. Big bit of weed. So far so good, not too much in the way of snapper. Which is a good thing. A few more snaps. Some nice fish. Pretty much onto that last sinker. A couple of nice snaps on those last hooks that we always put in. Actually, those ones are the front ones. Put a couple in front of that first sinker, and they've caught fish. It's a goodie. Last fish. So we might try and let a couple go. There's a couple of lively ones there. Well, there you go, guys. Another 7. Another nice little set. No sharks this time, which is good. So yeah, did the 2 sets. Got 6, I think, on the first set. Got that snapper this morning. And trevally. Got a couple of trevally. Another 6 there. Stevo's nice fish on the Surfcaster. I got a nice fish on the Surfcaster, so not a bad day on the mighty 90, on the magical 90. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, tight lines.